Hi, it's Miss Joanne from the Metuchen Public Library. Welcome to the Raising Readers program. I'd like to start by sharing a quote. The quote says, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," by Thomas Edison. The reason for that quote today is I would like to share with you one reading modality that can help a lot of struggling readers. That is audiobooks and listening to ebooks that are read-along ebooks, which we offer through Hoopla using your Metuchen library card. One of the excellent easy reader books that are read-along books on Hoopla are Frog and Toad. And here are 3 Frog and Toad books as part of the series, Frog and Toad All Year, Days with Frog and Toad Are Friends, by Arnold Lobel, published by Scholastic. You can find all 3 of these books on Hoopla. And they are read-along versions, which means the story will be read along to your child, and your child can listen along with headphones or just, through the audio on your computer. So for children who are struggling to read, audiobooks and read-alongs really help bridge that gap for them so that they can be entertained and educated by the vocabulary and the plot and the characters and the richness of the story, and they can certainly comprehend, which is, of course, the whole point of reading, is to comprehend. So audiobooks and read-alongs provide that very rich experience for children, and they will grow to love the stories they're hearing, and when it's time for them to read the words, they will already have that as a favorite story that they will love to then read. Because good readers who are learning to read reread their favorites. So read and listening along are both wonderful, effective ways for children to read when they're learning. Okay, and speaking of Frog and Toad, it's the 50th anniversary of this wonderful series. So I also would like to point out that Metuchen Public Library has a Frog and Toad Virtual Adventures program that Miss Whittington is running. And the next upcoming dates are today, Wednesday, the 22nd of July, and July 29th at 11 a.m. And you can register. Those are for grades 1 and 2. For children in grades 1 or 2, and you can register off of our website. So let's begin. I chose a story for today from Frog and Toad All Year. Again, this is by Arnold Lobel. And the story I picked is very seasonally appropriate. And my little frog is going to listen along to the story today. You ready, Froggy? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. He's ready to hear the story. The story is called Ice Cream. I don't know about you, but with these really hot summer days, nothing beats a nice cold ice cream, right? Well, this is a story about Frog and Toad, and they decide to get some ice cream. A little bit of an unfortunate situation happens along the way. Let's find out what happens. Now, Frog and Toad are best friends, and they have lots of wonderful adventures together. Let's find out what happened on this hot summer day. Ice cream. One hot summer day, Frog and Toad sat by the pond. "I wish we had some sweet, cold ice cream," said Frog. "What a good idea," said Toad. "Wait right here, Frog. I will be back soon." Toad went to the store. He bought 2 big ice cream cones. Wow, those certainly are large ice cream cones, aren't they? Toad licked one of the cones. "Frog likes chocolate best," said Toad, "and so do I." I wonder, do you like chocolate best? What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Toad walked along the path. A large, soft drop of chocolate ice cream slipped down his arm. "This ice cream is melting in the sun," said Toad. Toad walked faster. Many drops of melting ice cream flew through the air, and they fell on Toad's head. "I must hurry back to Frog," he cried. More and more of the ice cream was melting. It dripped down on Toad's jacket. It splattered on his pants and on his feet. "Where is the path?" cried Toad. "I cannot see." Oh my gosh, look at that poor Toad. He can't see a thing. His whole face is covered in that chocolate ice cream. Frog sat by the pond, waiting for Toad. A mouse ran by. "I just saw something awful," cried the mouse. "It was big and brown." "Something's covered with sticks and leaves and is moving this way," cried a squirrel. "Here comes a thing with horns," shouted a rabbit. "Run for your life!" "What can it be?" asked Frog. "Can you guess what they're talking about?" Frog hid behind a rock. He saw the thing coming. It was big, and it was brown. It was covered with sticks and leaves, and it had 2 horns. "Frog!" cried the thing. "Where are you?" "Good heavens!" said Frog. "That thing is Toad!" Toad fell into the pond. He sank to the bottom and came up again. "Drat!" said Toad. "All of our sweet, cold ice cream has washed away." "Never mind," said Frog. "I know what we can do." Frog and Toad quickly ran back to the store. Then they sat in the shade of a large tree and ate their chocolate ice cream cones together. The end. Now that's what I call an adventurous day. And they had a redo. Instead of getting upset, they went back to that ice cream parlor and bought new ice creams and shared them together under the shady tree. That seems like heaven to me. So I hope that you enjoy looking on Hoopla using your library card and look for one of these Frog and Toad books, and your child will be able to enjoy them in the read-along fashion. And if you have a first or second grader and you'd like them to take part in our Frog and Toad's virtual adventure program, please contact our library or register off of our website. Thank you for joining me for Raising Readers. See you next time. Bye-bye.